Yo, what's up guys, welcome back. Next match, Cross-Banlist Cup, last one, and then all the way back to the beginning for patch number 2, I guess. So, 2 decks remaining. Virtual World versus Zodiac, again one of the older decks in this year's Cross-Banlist Cup, so 27, well, at least for the bottom bracket. Fusion Sub-Su, but it's a Kaiju variant, which was relevant back then, giving your opponent the Kaiju over their Dryad and you know, potentially always want to go second and potentially OTK from there, featuring Fusion Substitute and so on. On the other hand, we have Virtual World 2020, around that time of period, but as you know, very similar on, what was it, Master Duel. It was, was heavily reliant on choking of all Calamities, so that's definitely the MVP of that particular deck. But on the other hand, Fusion Sub-Su, I remember using deck lists in the past featuring multiple Fusion Substitutes, at least 2, against searchable off of Black Sheep, and you know, Black Sheep, the Lunalite one is searchable off of Broadbull, again Broadbull legal with this particular deck list. And then, what is it, getting like 4 or 5 draws in case of, if you were running more Fusion Substitutes. But only one, and that's fine-ish. So anyway, both decks having access to Maxi. I think only Virtual World has access to Crossout, I think, yeah, should be the case. So the Chalice was actually, Chalice here in this particular matchup definitely helps out. Like, imagine your opponent having Calamities, you can Chalice them during your turn, if they definitely want to shotgun it, you know, because of the Kaijus. So it's something like Chalice, that could be an MVP in this particular matchup. And like matchup wise, which deck has the advantage? I think it's like 50-50. I have like no clue. Seeing that Zodiac does play a lot of floodgates, especially in the side deck, I'm maybe leaning towards Su a bit more compared to Virtual World. So anyway, this should be game. It was a rather weak opening of Virtual World. Is like, you can open super broken with the deck, but the deck can definitely break. So consistency wise, I feel Zodiac is a bit more consistent compared to Virtual World. So this, I can end on, let's see, Hammer Kong, we can pop. This should be more than enough, right? Yeah. Plus Tornado Dragon as well. Again, like against Virtual World, you don't want to give them the face-up Virtual World name, right? You know, because they cannot reveal their Virtual World cards and so on. We ashed something. I missed what we ashed. Was it Lulu? Might have been the case. Anyway, so still warning. Cyclone, that's fantastic. The instant fusion again for Northern, but no targets yet, right, in the graveyard, but let's see. Shen could be a problem, again, you know, especially because of that Macro Cosmos effect, their level 9 Synchro. We are going to snipe the Typhoon hit, the Crossout, which mattered. I don't think it mattered that much. Crossout here in this matchup, I guess, for Maxi. Hand traps. We go for Trident because I'm blocked, you know, because of True King of all Calamities. We warning. What is it? The spell that puts any Virtual World spell or trap face up? Is it spell or trap? Or is it only trap? You know, most of the time you're searching the destroy trap. Right? Vermilion Dragon mech. Now, I think this is the second game that the My Body as a Shield finally comes in clutch right here in this particular matchup. In most of the Cross-Banlist duels, My Body as a Shield is always side-decked out. But as I mentioned before, the Shen hurts, right? Macro Cosmos on next, oh yeah. And because of Cloud Castle, they're able to put up their second True King. But I mean, True King is not an insta-win button, I feel, especially because of the traps and so on. You could potentially Kaiju the True King, sure, you're under True King that turn. But I mean, you know, just summon Trident and have a pop during their turn is really strong. Here in this case, this should already be game, because of Anti-Spell. Anti-Spell basically prevents them, or forces them to only, I think, only get a Virtual World name out by normal summoning something. I think that's the only way, or they chain teleport to the Anti-Spell. I think that's the only way. Might be wrong. So, and this is why it should be game. They said 3. Go for both Tornado Dragon and Cyclone, hit those back rows, and immediately snipe the last one. I'm not going to butcher its name, it's the Searcher. We are going to Trident their normal summon, because again, they can't activate spells or traps, like immediately, you know what I mean. Or spells, right, you know what I mean. So this should be game. We can just go for Tiger Mortar, equip Red Pier, I guess. Detach, special summon Red Pier. Now it's basically go for... what is it? A little under 6k? Yeah, it should be more than enough. Oh. And yeah, we have our own barrage. Alright, the reason why I did not set the barrage previously because of Evenly Matched. Evenly Matched is there in case of Virtual World. So Emerald, I think, yeah, we still have our normal summon. Yeah, I think we indeed have our normal summon still, yeah. Potentially for another Emerald. So that's nice. Okay, so 2-1 leading, going second this time. And this is definitely a solid going second hand. Like, Strike is still okay going second, hitting Juking. Kaiju, Barrage, Terror Top. Actually a broken hand. The Maxi is missing. But seeing that they both have Callby and Ash Blossom, you know, those are two outs against the Cockroach. Anyway, so, what is it? Messier 7, to get back, I guess, a play for next turn. This is a trap card that's reborn something, Shen. Okay, yeah, this field, yeah, they're definitely shotgunning the Chuking. So no monster effects, but this is fine still. Because again, we can set Strike. Strike is always going to be live during their turn. We are shotgunning the Trident on Messier 7, again, not giving them names. The problem is they still have a virtual world name on field. And Strike is activated on the Psychic one. What was it? The one that reborns, right? But still, they can go for, what is it? The rank 3 that negates spells? It only negates spells, I think. And Shen. And the big Kaiju. But I mean, look at this. Another Kaiju as well. Like, this is again fantastic. Like, I'm not going to lie. So we go for the Terror Top first. Get Ashed. Go for our own Kaiju because I think I guess this forces out the back row. Yeah, makes sense. So now we go for Barrage. That forces out the, what is it? The rank 3 Exceed. The one that negates spells. We're able to go for second Barrage, but this is not enough. They have the Trap. They have Shen. They can, they have the Search spell. I think I'm going to Scoop. Because, oh yeah, because of this. I can't put up a stronger monster, you know, equipping Thoroughblade. 2 Zodiac names is not going to be that great, because again, only being able to summon 1 Trident I can pop, but other than that, that's basically it, so I'm just going to scoop it up. So yeah, 5 gamer again, and if we start, they do waste an Ash Blossom, like imagine being able to normal summon a Zodiac, right, to capitalize on that. Sadly not the case. So I was like, okay, we still have Maxi never resolves, like, you know, on Master Duel. The Solemn Strike is important here, because again, you know, Vermilion Dragon Mech is able to, what is it, banish a tuner from the graveyard to destroy a card from your opponent, and it will get a search, or it adds something when it is destroyed from the field. So Solemn Strike prevents that. No hand trap this time, and you know, the Cyclone definitely came in clutch. Again, prevents Virtual World, at least a Virtual World name on the field. Okay, and here I make a small mistake. Muscle Memory. You know how it goes. With, what is it, yeah, you destroy Ram, attack with Whiptail, and then, you know, attach Whiptail to Trident, and then Trident attacks. But this wasn't the plan. Obviously, I wanted to keep my Instant Fusion for Northern, for potential nip, you know, there could be a nip. Because this field, I always was able to make Tornado Dragon and Trident, and still have an Instant Fusion in hand, right, for follow-up play. So that's my mistake. So let's see. They do... Oh, right, I thought I had game with only 1 Trident, but they had the level 3 that special summoned itself. So basically another Virtual World name on field. And yeah, by doing this, you know, Tornado Dragon now is useless, because they are not reliant on face-up spell or trap name. So we need to top deck. We rip Tanky though, so that's a nice top deck. It's a Zodiac name, and that's, you know, because of Broadbull basically opens up the entire card engine, I guess. So, because we need the Red Pier, we are going to pop. This makes it so we can go for another rank 4 Exceed. Probably Daigusto Emerald, Broadbull for Search. Do I still have the Fusion Substitute engine? I'm not so sure. I might have side-decked it out. I don't know. So we draw Whiptail. This is fine, because we can attack over Master 7. And I was like, now I should have the game, right? Deal some damage with, what is it, Whiptail again. What can we make? Emerald for a draw? Yeah, hopefully to draw a hand trap. Ash, dimensional barrier, like imagine. Dimensional barrier, but sadly not. We draw Whiptail though, and that pot is a sick rip. The thing is that that deck is playing what is a 3 Pot of Desires, and in a heavy combo-oriented deck where you need all of those names, they banished most of the all the names, so they were forced to special summon from hand, and that's game. You know, not being able to search with Lulu is GG well played. So I think this is a well-deserved winner. 3-2, relatively close decks. But now it's all the way back to the beginning. Both deck lists are here on screen, so feel free to leave your predictions. Okay, guys, that's it. Thanks for watching. Feel free to leave a comment or like if you enjoyed the video. Riddim signing out. Peace.